So, like growing up in the big kind of school system, you know what I'm saying? Like I know like most of everybody they grew up in uniforms and stuff. So kind of like growing up, how did you kind of express fashion? You know what I'm saying? With that kind of stipulation. What were some of those early things that you were kind of doing, like expressing your creativity?
Shoot, so my family, they just always been in the clothes, like, so that shit just kind of, it just kind of came on. I say like middle school, we had to wear uniforms and shit. We couldn't really drip like we wanted to, but I had to make sure the shoe was like, it was a certain
Started with
type
the
of
shoe.
shoe. Yeah, it started with the shoe. Now when I got in high school, if you ask anybody, they probably went to high school with me. Every day I probably tried to have on the fit and take a picture and everything. Like high school was really like where my fashion origin just kind of started for real, for real. I just wanted to put that shit on every day. Like I say, high school, where that kind of started it with me. Like, and I really wanted to start a clothing line when I was in high school, but I wasn't confident enough to do it. And I really wasn't just focused enough, like just to want to put some money into it, and you feel me, just kind of go full with it, like.
What were some of them brands that you can remember like coming up seeing like locally and even just like that was just hot at the time and kind of just inspired you for real.
Definitely Nightlife, Kiwi's, Kiwi kind brand, and Nightlife, Bamley for sure, for sure. Bamley, Bamley wave was so big. They still got a big weight now, but like Bamley definitely was like one of the first brands I seen. Like when I went to school with Zion, we actually related too. So seeing him and just all them running it together too, that definitely inspired me too. So
What about like I know we were kind of talking a little bit off camera like we like for the people that don't know, man, like it's deeper than just everything, man. It's a whole education to the threads, man. We call it thread education. So what some of those other people like growing up that kind of like really kind of just molded your creativity in a way.
uh, I'd say really what you mean, like a celebrity or just anybody really?
Yeah, I got like say for instance, 'cause like um for example, like around the time I was in high school, I remember like for a little while, whoever I can't even remember. Like little brands had like even I remember like Virgil Abloh with the Pirates and shit. Like that was more around the time I was in high school and shit. Like Pirates had a little wave and then you start seeing brands come out and shit like that. Like, what was it? Something like that with you? Like, was somebody just had a wave so big and it kind of inspired like a whole generation?
Yeah, it's a couple brands I was like inspired by in high school that just had like a certain type of way. Like I said, family, now like now I say outside of Macon, I say Filthy Wealth Clothing. He in Atlanta, but he definitely one of the brand that inspired me. So, but they one might sound corny, but Ti with Hustle when Ti had the Hustle gang in the cool when he first came out with that, I was wearing a lot of that shit too. Lil Wayne with the short fit. I was wearing a lot of that. A lot of that inspired me a little bit too. Like when I used to buy them clothes, bro. Looking back now, it really done taught me a lot about the quality, fabric, like certain type of printing. Like just like I just been in the clothes so long that I can touch and feel something easily and know like that shit quality if it's good quality, the print good quality, is the embroidery good quality. Like
Yeah, that go a little deep too, 'cause like a lot of people like that shit kind of go over their head, but then you'll see like two people in the corner, they kind of like just checking out the texture and shit, and like what I'm saying, like that shit dope. Uh, like before the clothing though, like did you have like any other type of like hobbies or like things you were getting into like?
so I actually was customizing shoes before I started like selling clothes for real. But see, customizing shoe, it was too time consuming for me. And then a lot of folks, Jay. A lot of folk don't want to pay for like custom shoes like that. So, and it just went worth like just the time that went into it. I kind of when I started designing clothes. Well, I actually kind of designed some clothes a little bit before I started customizing shoes, but I get more of a knack out of customizing clothes. Like I can sit and customize clothes all day. Like it's just something that I just always been into and just gravitate towards now. So